There's blood family, and then there's people that you adopt as family. Sam was an adopted family. I knew him better than his brother, I knew him better than his mum. I took him under my wing. Sometimes he really annoyed me, other times he made me so proud. Loyalty, respect. It's hard to find someone that truly understands the meaning of those words. So when you find a friend, you cherish them, you hold on to them, protect them. My ex-girlfriend, all my closest friends. Some of them have fabricated things in their statements. They all gave me a hug, let me cry on their shoulder after I found out, and then went and told the police that it was me.
This is your opportunity to talk to me.
They have lifted prints. Are they going to be yours?
Every minute that's ticking away is evidence you're losing.
Control, hello, please.
Hello, ambulance. Could we have your assistance, please?
Yeah, patient breathing.
No.
Okay, what's happened?
We believe we found a deceased person in the woods of Hinchingbrook Park.
Okay, just bear with me.
Thank you. There's a lot of blood around this male's neck and across his top. He appears to have been there for a few days.
Right.
Hello, mate. We've got a cut to his neck there. Yeah, but then we've got a big one
tree in front of it.
down here.
Just in case there is anything.
There's some blood over there. Yeah. But I've not seen a knife of any sort yet. Without having the knife to hand, you're going to say it's suspicious. How you getting on?
Yeah, getting there.
Very early stages of any investigation, I would always try and get down to the scene of the crime as soon as possible. The first stage is just trying to read it and understand it and make sure that it makes sense.
He's got quite a bit of blood on his right hand by the looks of it. To both hands are.
His clothing isn't talking more, but it's 2 layers thick.
You know, almost in your brain trying to press a rewind button and figure it out. You know, was he carried? Was he dragged? Was he assaulted elsewhere?
So a little way off exposing the injuries still. But layer after layer of clothing. I mean, it looks like there's blood there as well. It looks like he's bled. No, there's loads of blood there.
Huntingdon is a small market town, so to find a young man with stab injuries in the middle of the woods is very unusual for that to happen. What is it that we can do to solve this? Because I don't want people in Huntingdon fearful they may get randomly stabbed in the neck.
Thinking we need a breakthrough from somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm thinking it feels like an execution. It's not beyond the realms of possibility that he's been taken. If he's taken at gunpoint or knife point with 3 massive great blokes and said, you're not going to argue because you're thinking they're going to kill me, but I'll just buy myself a little bit of time. And so he could have been frog-marched.
Found out this morning that the fingerprints came through that it was Sam McAlewski. So Dad is called Noel McAlewski, and estranged from Mum, who is Grace Groom. He's got a girlfriend called Megan Knight.
If you do feel upset while we're talking, you know, if you want to pop out, if you want to go and see your mum who's here or anything like that, just do it, okay?
Okay.
What I'd like you to do first of all is tell me as much as you can about the last time you saw Sam.
Okay. I last saw him on Wednesday at about 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. and I was with him for an hour or so. We walked to Sainsbury's and did some shopping there, and then we wandered around a bit more, and then he walked me halfway home and left me there.
This is still currently missing, and we're looking for that phone.
Detectives obtain Sam Michalewski's mobile phone records and track his and Megan's movements on the evening he was last seen using CCTV.
So the first time we see him, according to Megan's account, is they meet at the Cromwell Vet Surgery. Yeah. So the first time he gets picked up, they get picked up is on camera 82, which is in Princess Street. So they get picked up there, they walk onto the high street and are picked up by camera 78 at 1941. They go in the Polish shop.
Yes.
And then they walk back towards Sainsbury's and are picked up by camera 79. So we then get them coming back past 97 again to 75 to 79.
Yeah, going that way.
108
Yeah.
and 120. Her at 120.
Yes.
We lose him there.
We've narrowed down his movements. That we've got proof of life from a girlfriend at about 8 o'clock on Wednesday evening. He received a text message around about 8:30, and then that's it. His phone's gone offline. People haven't been able to get hold of him. But we need to find a motive somewhere, and hopefully that might lead us towards some suspects. But it feels quite tricky at the moment.
Some very simple things that I try to do during the early stages of these challenging investigations. I don't go home until I know exactly what I'm going to do the next day, and that I've got the right people in place to do that. It's the nights I go to bed and I feel maybe I haven't had a good day and I haven't done the best job. Those are the nights that are sleepless.
Hello. How are we doing?
Gentleman potentially found something.
Okay. Whereabouts is it?
There's some of the tracks just around the corner.
Right, lovely. What's it got on it? Stop and just put search 2 through this area and leave everything in situ.
Yeah.
I think this is highly significant.
Yeah.
For those that knew Sam, really knew Sam, they will know that he was a really gentle, giving young man. He would have done anything for his friends. Two police officers came in the early hours of the morning to tell me that Sam's body had been found, that he was dead. It's really difficult to... It's really difficult to explain to anybody how you feel, and things change almost minute by minute. And so I could go from crying, sobbing, to being horribly angry at, you know, a real black rage, and then back again. You suspect everybody. And I do mean everybody.
The wallet found in the woods is identified as Sam's. Inside is a membership card of a local gym.
He was last in here on the 30th of the 1st, at 1 o'clock.
Right.
I can go back to the CCTV, see him coming in and out.
Okay.
If you want me to.
If you could,
Yeah.
look at that, because it'd be interesting to see what he's wearing.
Yeah, so I've got him here.
So Nike, black Nike trainers.
Black, and
Yeah.
is that in there?
That's him, yeah, and then
He's got a rucksack on his back.
Yeah. There he is, that's better.
This is, I don't know if you know this is his friend who he always is here with.
Who's that?
Dylan. Can you remember his name? What's his name? Jordan Shepherd, is it? Yeah. They joined up together and they tend to come together.
Right.
Okay.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan Shepherd, yeah.
I do know, yes.
Do you know him? What's
I know,
his name?
I know his first name's Sam.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know he's got a really long, weird last name. But
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
We're trying to trace his last steps,
Yeah, when was he last
basically.
in? Or,
well, he doesn't actually come in. I just see him come past the pub every day.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know his older brother. Right.
Do you know anything about him?
I know that he's probably been a drug dealer, but that's about
Right.
it, really. But that's all I know for his brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Was he on his own?
He normally is on his own when I see him. Yeah.
I see.
He normally comes past with a backpack on, black hoodie up, and he walks normally straight down the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sam's girlfriend, Megan, is re-interviewed.
We're just trying to get an idea of what Sam did.
Sort of just sells weed, so he sold sort of like normal weed, and then he also sold medical grade weed from California in medi pots, so they're like round green pots.
What sort of money did he make from that?
I think he made about $2,000 a week.
Detectives obtained CCTV footage from Sainsbury's, where Megan says she and Sam went shopping just before he disappeared.
Yes.
That one there, look at him.
Oh, yes.
Looking straight.
He is looking up. That's an hour or so before he dies. He's got the bag.
It's definitely brown. It's better on screen. It's definitely
Yes,
brown at the
yeah.
bottom.
Many young people get involved in the drugs network without truly understanding what they get themselves into. We're thinking, well, who would want to cause them some harm? Because this is not an accidental attack. This is not, you know, alcohol-fueled moment of madness. This is not street robbery gone wrong. It doesn't feel like a random attack. Somebody wants to cause him real harm.
Is anyone who we've spoken to so far said, oh, you might want to speak to this guy?
A lot of people that don't like him. He's had a lot of trouble with people, but it's all to do with drugs.
Sam had a beef with the Mehans or the Meenans.
Can I go to the family?
Vanessa and I went to see Mum, Grace. It appears that a couple of years ago they had a huge falling out because of his drug dealing, taking. They've been seeing each other sporadically ever since. They don't really know a great deal about his lifestyle, if I'm being honest. What they did know is that he was, well, according to them, he was living with someone called Jordan in Chatteris.
Yeah, Dad sort of broke down a few times, didn't he? He described Samuel as just dealing in cannabis, but he was doing very well on it. Doing so well that he just didn't know what to do with his money. When we asked the question, would anyone want to hurt Samuel, his answer was, yeah, loads of people. Dad didn't like Jordan, said he's a quite up there drug dealer. His hierarchy is above everyone else.
Drugs and violence go very much hand in glove because of the money that's involved and because of the risk and the macho culture there is within drug dealing, one-upmanship. And I think when these kids get into the drugs network, there's no consideration to that as an outcome.
So, do you remember I said to you about some CCTV footage that we've got? And from the descriptions that you gave me last time, we think we've identified these people as you and Sam, but I just want you to confirm that. Have a good look at these pictures.
Yeah, that's me and Sam.
And that day, was he carrying anything?
His black bag.
Do you know if he had a wallet?
I didn't see it, so no.
Does he carry anything else with him?
He did sometimes carry a strap on him.
What, sorry?
A gun.
A gun?
Yeah.
Right, tell me about that.
It was like a CO2 pistol. I don't really know much else about it.
And why did he carry that?
Protection, I guess.
Protection from?
Other people. I guess there was a lot of people who didn't like how well he was doing in his life.
Can we move on to Intel? Comms?
You've had Sam's phone data. It's a massively busy phone. He's been in contact with 277 different numbers. His data stretched to nearly 19,000 lines and events over that month, so he's on the phone all the time.
19,000 lines of data, that's 600, so he's done about 600 things a day.
It's a massively busy phone. This is, you know...
Which could be a text or a call or a missed text, a missed call.
Incoming,
calls.
outgoing, very busy phone, all day, every day. His top called numbers, one of his top call numbers is a number for Cara, and she lives in Chatteris.
She comes back to the Mayfly Close address.
Yeah.
That's Jordan.
Okay.
Jordan's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Whose girlfriend?
Jordan's.
Kira.
So if you just look at his last use of that phone, so it's in Huntington. It has a text conversation with Cara's 879 number. It receives a text from Megan, consistent with what she's saying, at 2034. Then there's no use of that phone, incoming or outgoing, recorded. That's highly unusual for his phone, because his phone is being used every 5 minutes.
I've just had a further update from Mum.
Oh, then. Is it relevant to what we're talking about?
Jordan's just dumped all Sam's property on her in bin bags.
Right, that's relevant.
Yeah, it's quite relevant, yeah. Yeah, I've told her obviously to leave it as it is. Obviously, we will be interested in that.
Yep.
A statement is taken from Jordan Shepherd. His girlfriend Kira comes into the station.
I think
finished work Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Jordan gave us a text. So I picked him up at around 6:30. Went to my dad's, played a few record bits and bobs, and then drove back to the flat in Chatteris. And then we did have a normal evening, stayed and watched a bit of telly sort of thing. I just don't want to get him in trouble for him because he's not a bad person.
But what you have to think is, Kira, we're sitting in an urgent murder investigation. One of the last numbers to have contact with Sam is a phone registered to you, so it's important that we get that information. Yeah.
Jordan has a normal phone. Jordan has his
job phone. Dean phone. Okay.
That's what he would call someone.
Right. Does that belong to him? That
Yeah,
phone?
it's his phone. Yeah.
You contract in his name?
No, it's in my name, so I got him for his birthday thing for him.
Okay.
The police collect the possessions that were dropped at Sam's mother's house by Jordan Shepherd.
I know you said with regards to this rucksack he carries around with him is currently missing, and I know Mum and that said that when they saw him on the Sunday he had a rucksack, and they said that was kind of the rucksack he always wore.
And he had one on the CCTV.
Just about making it out. There is probably 2 or 3 even just in his property.
We had a couple of mates mentioned yesterday, didn't we? An MI and something else.
If it is his mates that turned him over, the ideal way to get rid of the rucksack will be to give it to us.
Give it to us, yeah.
As part of his property.
That'd be a bit cunning.
Well, it is, but why have they dumped all his clothes within 24 hours of him being dead?
Ah, this is what we're looking for, isn't it?
Ah, containing another rucksack.
What with the brown bottom? Medical cannabis.
Is this Talzi?
Grinder. Deal bags and some more of them. They'll be for dealing, won't they? Well, aren't we looking for a bag rucksack with a brown bottom?
Well, that was...
And that's clearly got what they're saying.
And it looks like that might be brown, the little toggle on the top, the handle. And then again, depends on the light.
Okay. Well, where's that rucksack been? To end up
How's it
in our temporary exhibit store.
Yeah, that's interesting. Good.
No wonder Jordan tried to distance himself from it. He obviously knows a lot more than he's telling us at the moment.
Kira, you were interviewed yesterday at length. I received a phone call probably about an hour and a half ago from your father. Yeah, indicating that certain topics in your account yesterday were not fully correct, and you wish to tell the correct version of events. Am I right in saying that? Yeah? Okay.
Jordan Shepherd's girlfriend, a potential suspect in the murder of Sam Michalewski, comes into the station again to change her statement.
So what time did he come home?
He came home with about 7:30ish.
7:30ish?
Yeah.
Yeah? So 7:30 p.m.
He said, I've got to go back out. I was like, okay, fine. Because he went to go meet one of his friends, but I'm not entirely sure who it was. So he dropped me back off with my dad's in the Audi.
Okay, I'll take it you went off in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
What time did he drop you off?
9:45, 9-ish. The next call I got from Jordan, 22:27, and that was him. It was either him saying he was outside or he would be outside in 5 minutes.
Right.
I can't remember.
Okay, so about 10:30 he's come back.
About 10:30.
So having left you at, what was it, 33?
About 8:45, between 8:45 and 9.
Yeah.
He's dropped you off at your dad's after you've got something to eat.
Yeah.
He's then gone out.
Yeah.
And you've not seen or heard from him again until just before 10:30.
Yeah. So
10:27.
Yeah.
You're then back with him at 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's about an hour and 3/4 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those jobs where slowly the truth is starting to come out. Kira had initially alibied, in effect, or tried to alibi Jordan by saying that she was with him from 6 p.m. on Wednesday all the way through. She now says what actually happened on Wednesday is that he's left Chatteris at about 19:30, and then it's 22:30 that he's back with Kira.
One of my early experiences working with a senior investigating officer was just make a decision. You won't get them all right, but if you don't make a decision, you won't move the investigation on. There's so many different routes that you could take. Just take one and go with it.
We're going out to arrest Jordan. I'd looked at everything we needed to do and thought, do you know what, we haven't got to do that much. Let's just get him in custody.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe, since dealing with this over the weekend, all these kids, and they are kids like, 15 to 21, they're all off their rockers on cannabis. It's massive.
Now I'm going to go back to the rucksack. So the deal with the property is that Sam's got loads of stuff, loads of bags of stuff at Chatteris, which obviously shows that he lives at Chatteris and there's an association there. Jordan doesn't want anyone to know that Sam's been staying in Chatteris, but that rucksack links him really tightly to Sam, and he's got some massive explaining to do around that rucksack.
No Audi, is there? Audi there. The Audi. Hello, police officers. Jordan.
Anything, John?
No. Hello? Jordan? Jordan, are you in there? Yeah.
He's come 10, 20 minutes ago.
You're joking? 10, 20 minutes ago? Right. Hello, Al. Speaking to neighbours, his car only left about 20 minutes ago. It's quite possible he's coming into Huntingdon.
Detectives search Huntingdon, looking for Jordan Shepherd.
He's driving a black Audi. He's a disqualified driver.
Audi over there, tucked over there. Black one.
We haven't got full units. Okay. Any units in the area are having to close the report. It's showing there's almost opposite that.
Traffic officers are alerted to arrest their suspect on site.
The vehicle's just passed us on St. Peter's Road, heading towards Powerfields. We're just turning around now.
Man under arrest. What's your name? Jordan, you got anything on you shouldn't have? Right. Just jump in.
Stand here for me. Stand at the blue light. Stand for me. Open up your palms of your hands for me. Alright, and now just lift the feet up so I can see the back. The bottoms of your feet up. That's fine.
It's smart water screening. What does it do? Forensic. Oh, what, like blood drugs, all that?
Hello. Hello. You alright?
Not really.
No, you've been arrested before? Cool. What's your surname, please?
Shepherd.
And your first name?
Check your wrist.
Any injuries at all on your wrists? No injuries. And the time of arrest?
It's 10:57.
And the offence?
Suspicion of murder.
And the place arrest? Red.
With Jordan Shepherd in custody, officers start a search of the property he and Sam shared for over a year.
And Socos are going to start with...
Entry photography.
And we know roughly what we're looking for knife-wise, don't we? Because we're looking for a 5 centimetre width.
Yeah, we are.
Which is pretty distinctive.
Yeah, and having visited the mortuary today, it's a knife with at least 9 centimetre length to it.
As you have provided a positive preliminary drug test, I require you to provide a specimen of blood which will be taken by a doctor or healthcare professional here in custody. I warn you that a failure to provide a specimen will render you liable to prosecution. Do you consent to provide a specimen? I do.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Ultimately, just whilst you're here, the offence you're here for, yeah, you do look a bit gutted, mate. You look a bit upset. I can get it, you know what I mean? I get it. I'm just going to get officers to sit with you, make sure you settle into the police station well, all right?
There you go.
The suspect strategy is, I've seen it, we don't need to talk about that particularly, do we? It's being delivered?
It is, as we speak. The only update I've had is by the time Socko had got there, he's in his custody garb.
Yeah.
And that he was crying in his cell.
Oh, really? Oh, dear.
So.
That makes me think he's done it.
In advance of their interview with Jordan Shepherd, detectives searched the property that he shared with Sam.
Some cases we investigate, you get that golden nugget quite early on. It might be that it's caught on CCTV, you've got 2 or 3 witnesses corroborating each other and naming suspects, you know, that happens sometimes, or you get some really good forensics. We don't have any of that with this case, very, very little of it. What we look to do is build a circumstantial case. So actually these interviews are really crucial to us.
Detective Constables Holly Danes and Kevin Hills are tasked with interviewing the suspect.
I tell you what, if we get no comment, I think we're.
He should talk then, maybe.
Well, he should do, but
If
he
it's
might
not
be advised.
him-
But if he tells his solicitor that, look, I did it, but and the solicitor was like, that,
It's going to be no comment.
yeah,
But if he actually hasn't done this, he's covering for other people,
yeah,
which potentially he is. Potentially he's lured
yeah,
him there.
he lured him there, yeah,
Yeah.
and somebody else did it.
Yeah. So
Somebody higher up the chain.
he
Yeah,
may tell us what's happened.
yeah, yeah.
over this side.
What do you even get for murder nowadays?
Well, it's only one sentence, it's a life sentence, but then there's a recommendation as to how many years one serves.
So how does that work?
Well, I'll talk to you about that another time.
I'm just curious.
Hello.
Hello.
So Jordan, we're going to be doing an interview with you. My colleague at the moment is just filling in the discs that we need to put into the machine.
Okay.
Yep. Jordan, I'm going to ask you this question. Did you murder Sam Michalowski?
No.
Okay. Do you know who did?
No.
Okay. Did you drive today whilst under the influence of drugs?
I drove today, but I did not believe I was under the influence of drugs.
Okay. And did you drive knowing that you were disqualified?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Jordan, first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and read a statement that you provided to police on the 2nd of February 2018 to tell me, one, if that statement is factually correct.
Oh, right. No, it's not.
It's not. Okay. How about we give you a clean slate and you start from the beginning?
I didn't want to get arrested for drug dealing or driving illegally. That's why I made the lies up. I was trying to protect Kira. Sam, as you probably know, lived with me and Kira. Me and Sam were illegally living in the flat. We weren't registered due to the fact that if either one of us got arrested, the other one was fine. We weren't registered. We just didn't know where we lived. I told the officers during the interview, because I generally did believe that it was true, that I saw Sam about 5, 6 o'clock. But it was closer to like 8:30. He texted me, it was obviously dark. We arranged to just meet up, have a smoke, stuff like that.
Just for the benefit of the tip, I'm just going to show you an exhibit. So this is CCTV footage which catches Sam on that day. I just want you to ask you if you can confirm to me that that is the bag that he had with him when you saw him.
Is that Megan?
I don't know, you tell me.
It looks like Megan. That's Megan.
Okay. So that.
Sorry, I just looked at Sam.
So, you're confirming to me that that is the bag that you saw him with when he got in the car with you, yeah?
It's not like I looked here, but he opened the door, he put it in the footwell, jumped in.
And what does he usually carry in that bag?
Cannabis, money.
How long do you think you were in the car with him for?
I don't know. Not sure, doing half hour, 40 minutes.
Okay.
So we smoked cannabis. We departed. I'd say just after 9 o'clock.
Now, because we're nearly done for this evening, you went through all his belongings, didn't you? Was taken then to his mum's house and returned to his mum. One of those items is the rucksack.
That rucksack?
The rucksack that we showed you earlier, that we know that Sam was wearing or had on him
had it on that day.
On that night. So tell me how you explain that that rucksack was amongst the property that was returned to Sam's mum.
How is that rucksack
I don't know.
in your property?
Do you honestly think I would do that? Anyone would do that. Come on now. I don't know where that rucksack's come from. Okay? So I can't help you there. Honestly.
But you know how this looks, doesn't it?
Of course I know how it looks.
Property that you've cleared out belonging to Sam.
That's why my face
turns
just
up.
dropped.
So
That's
just to clarify, you can't give us a plausible reason why that bag that we believe was taken from your property and ends up at Sam's address.
Yeah,
back with his
I
mother.
couldn't tell you where that bag has come from.
Okay, okay. Okay, we're going to conclude this interview. The time by my colleague's watch is
10:24.
This interview is concluded.
We're lacking evidence, and that's a really uncomfortable place to be. We're never going to get him convicted of murder because he had a rucksack. There comes a point where we've got to almost put the murder investigation to one side. Let's do what we can do to get Jordan Shepherd remanded into custody.
Yeah, that's her car as well.
Lovely. A press release.
Obviously, yesterday they searched in the house or the flat, found further amounts of cannabis.
Just while driving, I thought it always used to be you had to actually you had to arrest him.
I think it's sufficient to charge once.
Once?
For the occasion that the police officers stop the car.
Yeah.
And then the file explains...
Explain to the barrister when you go to court on tomorrow.
He can always change the indictment if he wants to, but the evidence shows that he habitually drives whilst disqualified.
Crime, it was easy for me. Always been good on my hands, quick on my feet. Able to control the adrenaline that you get. Started out with small things. Petty street fights, theft, drug taking. Ended with more serious accusations.
The Crown Prosecution Service will decide whether Jordan Shepherd will be charged.
Yeah. 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 That's wonderful. Thank you very much, Gina. Appreciate your help. Thank you. I'll end the call now. And you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. She's going to charge cannabis, peewits, on the 5th of February, supplying MDMA. Yeah. And disc while drive, no insurance.
That's good.
Yep.
I don't want anyone coming around.
Okay.
Thanks.
Private Mungus, just down there.
Okay, Mr. Shepherd, they have concluded their investigation as much as they can do now. You're going to be charged in relation to possession of intent to supply controlled drug, Class B, drive while disqualified. You use a motor vehicle without insurance, supply controlled Class B. You're not being charged with any other offences today, okay?
I haven't really had time to process it. When I originally found out, I was trying to be strong for everyone else. Everyone was crying and I was just a shoulder to cry on, and then suddenly I got arrested for it. And for it to be over your brother, it's crazy. Just can't wrap your head around the weight of it.
It haunts me. I just see it everywhere. Young kids, I mean kids as young as 11, 12 years old, being dragged into this horrible business that my son had got himself involved in. And they think these people who are giving them drugs to sell, they think they're their friends and they're going to look after them. But they're not. They're making money for these people. These people don't care what happens to them. They don't care if they get arrested. They don't care if they go to prison. They don't care if they end up at Hinchinbrook Park with a stab wound. This is everywhere, and it's like toxic waste, and it will get worse and worse and more toxic. And maybe if I'd seen that in my own son, he wouldn't be sitting in a box in my bedroom. Sorry, I need a second.
Right, morning everyone. I don't want to be too long this morning. We're still working towards murder charge. That's where we are. I'm starting to think now that we might have other suspects to arrest.
I'm arresting you on the suspicion of murder, Sam McCluskey.
What? I'm gonna go fucking mad at these dickheads, mate.
Jordan came back, I answered the door, he had muddy clothes on.
Hypothesis number one, Sam's been murdered by those two.
Did you and Ashley want Sam out of the picture?
And that's when he says the second stab comes in, and he does a twisting motion as well, so it's a stab and a twist.
I did not murder Sam, I did not touch him. Unable to say anything else, as I fear for my safety.
He knows where I live. He's put threats out to me and to my family. I ain't gonna sit here and cry like, you know what I mean?
And the case concludes tomorrow night at 9, and support information for the issues raised can be found online at channel4.com/support. Next tonight, we're catching up with the Gogglebox Festive Special.